Big bada booms coming in hot. SCRS Ferrari Challenge. OCR TV proudly presents the SCRS series. The hottest action in the Ferrari that you will see live on YouTube every Wednesday night. I'm Wendell. That's Thomas.
Hi.
We're bringing you flag-to-flag coverage of both races tonight. We've already got a fan in chat, Morris. Showing up with some of that JD, some of that Dakuja hype. Maple Leaf Superstar, abso-freaking-lutely. Morris, we're a little behind tonight, so we're gonna pop him in the face with the grid real hard. Bam! No surprise.
Behind, but there's not much to catch up on. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. No surprise here. Justin Richardson, top of the charts, #1 in the one spot. Then his biggest rival, the rivalry of the century, but somehow still friendly. Kurt Crum. He's rocking Kurt's cab, rolling off P2 tonight. And then, well, we'll just do it real quick. And then you'll do the next one. Yeah, we'll just call it Justin's teammate, starting right behind him, Antoine Tisdale, the 470 car. And we got 78 Joe Darsky. He's rolling off P4 tonight with Dan Garber in the 33, rocking your 5th place position. And Retromonger, your friend, Jay Dakuja, the Canadian Maple Leaf Superstar Cowboy. He's rocking P6.
It's pretty deep in the field for him. I know P6 is not that far back, but he doesn't normally qualify that far back. One correction, 78 will move to the end of the line for contact in last week's race. So, luckily, not the biggest field tonight, so not that far to go.
Very true.
Rounding out your top 10, we have McPhail, the one and only Bernie, Matthew St. Germain, and Andrew, the lesser Mickey, gonna roll off P10, and Mr. Shepard here rolling off P11. So 11 cars, only 2 more rounds to go, Wendell. So we'll see if they can dice it up here tonight.
Yeah, and before we get started here, pretty much got Dakuja wrapping up the amateur class, and as it looks right now, Richardson in the lead for the pro class, but that's neither here nor there, as the action is about to hot up.
See if we can have a decent start here. These ovals have been known to produce a little bit of drama on the starts.
Pace cars down. The Mean Green Machines are gone. The rest of the field will try to catch them.
Oh, good jump by Dakuja back there, trying to get the jump on Tisdale. As Kurt also timed that start perfect.
Yeah, Dakuja coming in hotter than a TIG welder.
It's pretty hot.
Pretty hot. He's been showing off that Maple Leaf. And, I don't know, I don't really mind it. It's kind of enjoyable.
Yeah, it's a solid paint.
Oh, yeah.
So we heard Matthew St. Germain yell at her through the chat. I'm not sure who he's yelling at, but
I would imagine somebody in the back. We may never know.
A little contact between himself and 78 car there, Jodowski. He kind of shut the door on him. Who actually made a little contact with Bernie. No harm, no foul, though. Everyone's still rolling.
Well, that's interesting. Now, more something that the Rovals will give us that some of the other tracks don't. The ability to draft for extended periods of time. It should keep the field somewhat close tonight.
Should, but we noticed even at Homestead, these cars don't draft as well as the GTE versions. So while we might... some of these guys will stay close together, but you're still going to have pretty good lap time overall to keep up. And you'll notice the lines into turn 1. There'll be quite a few different ones varying from that. So.
And we got 33 Garber. He's around. That's unfortunately for him going to allow the entire field to get by.
Looks like he came in normal. Yeah, just got a little loose and around he went.
Yeah, just
and we got a little too much curve there.
Just got a little hoppy hop.
These GP3s are extremely unstable under braking.
Oh, contact back there between what appears to be Andrew Mickey and Bernie. A little incidental corner contact there.
Looks like they both carry on there.
Absolutely. Carry on, my wayward son. There will be peace at the end of the season.
That's all we can give you due to copyright.
Yes, absolutely. And we can't sing it because, then they shut us down. In any event,
I can't sing it anyway.
we've got out front. We've got the two mean green machines, first and third, and then we got a nice solid Kurtz cab sitting dead center of that sandwich. Some yellow ham, if you will.
Oh, there's no green eggs.
Yeah, no, definitely stay away from the green eggs.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna have to keep a charge here because those lean green machines there looking pretty on pace tonight as Tisdale gets a mega run there through the first chicane.
The two mean green machines have been pretty much on point the last 3 weeks together. You know, Richardson pretty much on point every race, but at least
yeah, he's cracked a little, but Tisdale's been able to pick up the ball. We saw Kurt wasn't here last week, so maybe the return to form of giving these guys a little pressure here.
Pressure. Looks like we got a close battle back here between Joe Darsky and Saint Germain, hotting it up. Joe Darsky getting a little closer than Comfort there to the 46.
Saint Germain took the banking there. That's a little weird.
I think he was trying to prevent himself from getting destroyed. Truth be told.
We'll see. We'll say the track's quite rubbered in already. I'm not sure what it started at tonight, but clearly someone's been out here with the tire dragging. So.
Indeed. We've got what equates to 0.6 of a second separating first, second, and third. Here in the front of the field tonight.
Tell you what, stellar run so far from our good friend here in the 867. That's quite the number of McPhail here. He's been a quiet night so far. Currently still rolling P5.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Morris, but that's it's a brand new paint on that.
Yeah, I noticed it kind of stood out. It's really eye-catching.
It is. It's actually really good looking.
Is that Hub Auto on the car?
Yeah, Hub Auto. I have no idea what it is. Never heard of it.
Missed that corner a little bit.
Oh! Contact with the banking. That's going to leave damage to the right front of that car.
Tell you what, whoever designed this track between the banking and the apron should be shot. Because it is the worst transition ever made at a NASCAR track.
I think maybe not supposed to go straight to the banking?
I know you're not supposed to, but if you have no choice to go to it, like, you're going to kill yourself in the car because it's going to almost break the suspension hitting it. I don't understand why it has to be such a sharp transition angle.
Maybe, I don't know. I just press buttons.
You watch them in turn one, it's the same kind of effect. It's just not quite as bad because you can arc that angle. But definitely I don't know how bad it's going to hurt the car. We heard him talk in practice that it was more visual than actual mechanical. But if you hit it enough, I'm sure it'll hurt a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. Like that hit right there just rocked the car. But riding on board right now with the Kusier, see the gap from first, second, third, all the way back to fourth place to Kusier. He's got a little bit of ground to make up.
We'll say Bernie just made the pass on McPhail there too on the outside. Impressive.
Indeed.
We had Brian Song in the chat there. Said it would have been a good points day. Yeah, it would have been there, Brian. Wondering where you're at there. Didn't see your name in the rundown.
Yeah, Brian, there's most certainly enough time to get here for race number 2.
Could be like, I believe Ray also wasn't here tonight. Maybe had a work thing. So that time of the year, you might get stuck at a Christmas party or, social events, Wendell.
Christmas parties?
Those
are still a thing? I thought they outlawed those in the 80s.
No, I hear some people who actually have work and social lives go out to parties.
That shit sounds like a trap to me.
It's crazy.
In any event, if I can get my mouse back, it's like we got a close battle between Saint Germain in the 46 and 78 Joe Darsky.
I feel like they haven't left each other all race, which is ironic, considering he yelled at him in turn 1. So
he's looking for his opportunity to get by and away from 78 Joe Darsky here.
Looking to be a pretty good, regardless of really where he finishes, just for the 78 machine, because he should leapfrog and pretty much pull ahead of Thomas Fredericks tonight since he's not here again. So it's going to be a solid points day, moving probably up to P3 in the AM points overall.
Indubitably.
Still has a lot of ground to catch up on Bernie, but
that he definitely does. But Plenty of time. Working lap number 6 of 17 in race number 1 here.
I'd say definitely the 867 machine there. It's hurting after taking that hit because Andrew Mickey's driven up to the back of him now, and Bernie has set sail on him. So,
Indeed, like I said, when he hit that transit, it rocked the car. I did not look very friendly to that. But Morris, interesting news. We got Brian Son in chat saying he's off getting married, so I'm not near my sim this week. Brian, part of me wants to say congratulations. The other part of me wants to say rest in peace. I guess it depends on how you look at it. But either way, we here at OCR TV hope you're enjoying yourself, and congrats on that, man.
well, we can guarantee he's having more fun than anyone out here tonight. So.
Oh, absolutely. And it looks like we've got Kurt Crum trying to make the move on Justin Richardson here for the lead. Does not get him cleared.
He's turned the wick up a little bit here.
He is indeed.
I did kid around with Kurt. He's been running the new edition, the Rallycross, all week. He said, "Don't mess up and reach for that handbrake tonight."
Yeah, don't do that.
Could be a bad time when you missed the corner because you thought you were grabbing the old handbrake there.
Yeah, it's a doozy. We're riding Roval right now with old Kurt Crum in the cab. He's looking to pick up that fare from Justin Richardson, but I don't know, we'll see if he'll be able to collect.
He's pretty much in a must-win as well. I think he came in 21 points behind Justin, so with only essentially 4 races left, 2 rounds, he's going to have to win all of them and hope Justin finds a little trouble.
Indubitably.
Especially with Eric. Eric Mickey had a good shot, but I think we covered it last week, work schedule, and I believe he's sick this week, so it kind of cuts into him being able to race anymore.
Oh, sick. Yeah, that sounds highly convenient.
Well, you know, those small hands, he can't grab enough tissues.
Oh, got a first-timer in the chat tonight, Thomas. We got Vengeful Shadow X coming in saying, hey, Vengeful Shadow X, welcome. Welcome, welcome. We hope you enjoy your time here.
Brian said he's already been with her for 16 years. Well,
shit. Yeah, you're good to go then, Brian. You already know.
There's no surprises there.
Then we got our longtime supporter, George Gibbs, hanging out. Gentlemen, yeah. You clowns. Oh, hey. What's up, bud? How you doing, George? Glad to see you.
Oh! Contact between the leaders.
And that is going to render Kurt Crum dead in the water. We're going to back that up. Just came together.
Came together. Wow.
Justin did not turn down as fast as Kurt anticipated, and it's rather unfortunate, but it's... Oh.
It's odd the car, it just shot it up the track. That's a weird position to send it. But yeah, there's no real fault. Just kind of racing hard, and he thought he was going to turn in quicker, like you said, and just nailed him.
It's well, like we said, rather unfortunate that that's going to end Kurt Crum's race number 1 tonight. But the good news for Kurt,
with a bang,
there's a second race.
Yeah, he's sitting in the catbird seat right now as long as the motor holds together. I can't believe it didn't blow the car up.
Yeah, and we got what appears to be a trend here in the SCRS series. We've got the 2 green mean machines, 1 and 2, again in race number 1. But don't look now, but we got a DeCousier moving up to the podium. So that should be pretty solid.
You know, his lap times, well, give or take. His overall time's a little bit off, but his laps aren't terrible. He's running comparable with Justin, just lost all that track position at the start there.
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. I would have loved to seen a standing start here.
Yeah, unfortunately, the ovals make quite a mess of standing starts. So.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I wish they would put him on the backstretch or something so you could do it there.
Or you know, give the league administrators or the room creators the option of where to start them.
You know, because Rallycross starts in a different spot than where it actually finishes. So
now we have turned laps in the Rallycross cars, but we have not done any races with the controller. We're going to hold that back.
Smart man.
Yeah.
Although it's a different license level, so it doesn't really matter. So.
That, and, you know, I keep the voice chat muted, so that wouldn't be a problem either.
Honestly, not... I know going on a tangent here, but not a lot of trash talking done in those, because you don't really have time to hit the button.
Oh, yeah. I guess there's that too.
I mean, the
But
occasional great job or yeah, you're the best, number one.
yeah. Good job, bud.
I'll haunt you in my dreams, kind of thing.
Oh, speaking of dreams. Oh wait, we probably shouldn't talk about that here. All right, looks like we've got the 867 of McPhail, the 46 of Saint Germain, and the 78 Joe Darsky all stuck together like, like rice and gravy.
Grits on a cold morning.
Ooh, grits on a cold morning, actually pretty good. Got us.
Ooh, man, that was close.
So it was almost some contact there. We'll keep an eye on this pack right here, as this is the closest race on track.
Yeah, this is the race.
Indeed. 78 looking to get around. 867 has it. Joe Darsky wants it. But
Can't believe
I
how
don't know.
dirty
We'll
the
see.
track is. See little marbles every time they come off the corner.
Yeah, track's dirtier than the Red District. That place that has the Red District. Looks like we're going to be 4 laps remaining at the line. Well, 5 if you count the one that you have to finish. But. Oh, there we go. 78 Joe Darsky making the move to the inside of the 867. He's going to make it stick. Move him up. E6 currently.
I think he wants to make sure he stays with Saint Germain because, you know, it's been a race-long battle. Got to stick with him.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, I love how these iRacing cameras do that, where it's not sure if it wants to aim at the group or the car. Joe Darsky trying to squeeze the hell out of Saint Germain there.
I want to give him a little room there because that's a tough corner to get in.
It is. Now, you know, obviously he wants to... Oh, 867. Man. I can only speculate, but the brake's not working that great there.
He was on them, but they didn't stop.
Yeah, he came in hotter than a burnt biscuit.
A little late braking there. No, we've seen contact tonight, but nothing race ending. So.
Well, you know, except for that
as an admin, I love it.
There was that one time.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that. You know.
But it happens, yeah. It's...
No actionable contact. How about that?
There you go. Yeah.
That's a new phrase I'm gonna have there.
Actionable contact. I like it. We could probably hashtag that.
Most likely. Also, hashtag hat for Paul.
Hat for Paul. Is that still a thing? Did they ever get that man a damn hat?
I don't think they got him a hat, damn it.
You know?
Get an organization. A Chevy next year.
You get an organization that wants to be recognized, and you give them the opportunity to be recognized, and they don't take it. Wow. Anyway, 5 to go. 4 at the line.
A little quick on the brakes there.
If my phone does not stop making the vibrating beep beeps and all the other noises that it's making, I'm going to throw it out of the window.
It's okay, Wendell. After, what's today? Is today the 13th?
I believe so.
After tomorrow, when we get net neutrality, your phone won't make any noises unless you pay for it. So.
Well, sounds like a perfect time for peace and quiet to me. Speaking of which, OCR TV will only be brought to you in increments of $100 contributions.
Depending on our data packages available.
Well, yeah, so Richardson out front. He's gapped his teammate Tisdale by 3.1 seconds. Another 5.8 back to DeCouger from Tisdale. Bernie runs 4th. And Saint Germain 5th as we're watching this battle right here between him and 78 Joe Darsky.
Continuing, once again. Yeah, when Justin and those guys get the laps right, they're on it. They're down in the mid to low 12s compared to everyone's 13s. So.
Yeah, that's it's totally a thing. Oh, snap. We have a blast from the past coming in hot in the chat. None other than Mungerlicious coming in. He says, you like the vibrations. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. But we have something totally different for that, though.
Yeah, he got his Google Pixel 2 for that.
Oh. Yeah. Brian Song coming in saying that the track is actually really racy. Wish more cars would have shown. Yeah, that makes 2 of us, Brian.
Man.
More contact from the 78 and the 46. If
That
I didn't
was-
know any better, say these two were, you know what I'm saying?
That was almost a wreck. That was just a controlled wreck at a point there, because
Absolutely.
the 78 was sideways, tagged him, and then Andrew was coming in. It was just controlled chaos. So
Right, but it's good to see.
Your rain misses the corner.
It is good to see that we can have a little bit of contact without ending each other's race. It looks like Saint Germain with a slowdown
problems
penalty,
there.
maybe.
Oh yeah, that could have been. Yep, that's a good call.
Oh no, he's still not up to speed, but
Let's take a look and see if he cut something.
well, he's back up to speed now. But yeah, it was pretty brutal there for the 46 car for a few moments. We have 2 laps to go. Tisdale in corner 1. He's essentially set sail on the field.
Might have been a shifter problem or something, because he just kind of missed the corner and just didn't ever pick it back up after then, or who knows, phone call, something. You never know.
That's always something. Again, the 2 green mean machines, they're out front. They have Richardson himself dominated the race so far, flag to flag. Andrew Mickey, not sure what happened there, but timing was showing him in 3rd place. We got Andrew off the track here. But yeah, DeCousier. I love saying that name worse. We got JD sitting P3 right now. He's looking solid with the amateur class. Bernie not too far behind him, but maybe a little too far to do anything with it.
Just a touch.
Yeah, another 7 seconds back to 78 Joe Darsky. And then looks like Ryan McPhail right there on his deck lid.
Can say too that contact that sent Andrew off the track, he was getting underneath the 78 car and actually tapped him. It was a good save by the 78, so that was crisis averted there.
Indeed. Well, we've got the white flag displayed. This will be your final lap of the race. We're going to stick with the 78 and 867 battle because if you look a little further back, you'll have a 3509. I think I just got those numbers.
I was wondering if you're going to hit that.
675.
Something up front here. Justin gave up a lot of time to his teammate.
Oh no, I think this might be
stage finish.
I think this might be a photo finish here.
Boys, this is not Le Mans. We don't need a photo finish.
As they have double blinkies. We got Blinky and Blinky McBlinkerson. Won't lie, I do like the headlights when they blink. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a great feature.
But in any event, Justin Richardson taking home the hardware, as Kingston would say, for race number 1. His teammate Tisdale bringing home P2. We got DeCousier coming home P3 tonight. Bernie's going to wrap up your 4th place position. 78 Joe Darsky, the 867, battling to the very finish. Going to be 78 Joe Darsky there. He picks up 5th place from Brian McPhail, who's going to finish in 6th. St. Germain going to cross the line 7th. Got Dan Garber from spin back to, well, 8th, which is pretty good. He got around Shepard and Andrew Mickey there. Shepard, your 9th place finisher. Andrew Mickey, 10th, a.k.a. Milka. And unfortunately, Kirk Crum not able to get that cab repaired. He will be your 11th place finisher. Rather unfortunate for Kurt there, but it's the way she goes sometimes, boys. But yeah, so the other 2 have already taken it off track, so we can't show you them. DeCousier, your amateur class winner tonight. P3 overall, but looking pretty good out there.
For a guy who said he didn't like this track very much, he did some pretty good damage control there.
Yeah, I was gonna say
winning a class.
we got Retro Monger coming to chat. He says, "Nice race, DeCousier, but damn, You driving Miss Daisy out there? Ho ho!
Hey, you know,
Doo-doo.
it's tougher than it looks. I'm gonna say that. I drove a lap in practice, and it's not the best car to drive here.
We got what appears to be maybe some buddies running around out here, looking pretty good. Oh, we got the juke move by Decuser, bringing it down. But yeah, good times.
Looks like we have our race winner in chat. Still waiting for our AM winner again, but our overall winner is here.
All right. Well, which one are we gonna do first?
Please say we dial him up here. He has been dialed, Wendell, in his pretty photo finish there, or his photo op finish with his teammate there. Justin put on a pretty dominant show there. Maybe had little dealings with Kurt to deal with the win there, but a little contact between you guys kind of settled that one early on, and just kind of set sail after that.
Yeah, I was just talking to Kurt. It's pretty unfortunate that happened. I asked him what happened. I guess going into lap 9, he had a good run on me, which I knew this was going to be a case of. No matter what the times are in qualifying, if you got a draft, you're going to be all over each other. And he was just saying he wasn't expecting. I mean, my line was the same every lap. I knew he was on the outside, so I didn't go up too high. But I guess he went to turn in, and I was still next to him. I had to alter my braking points because going into turn 1 and the exit of the hairpin out of the infield, he was the only word I can think of is dive bombing, but he just was later on the brakes. So to prevent from that happening, because I was quicker overall, I had to alter my lines, and that's kind of resulted. So I'll take partial ownership of how that went into turn 1. I'm sorry he wrecked out, though, like I was telling him before you guys pulled me in here.
Well, regardless of that, still a pretty dominant showing. Not a huge field, so the inversion won't be terrible for you guys.
Yeah, it was kind of a low participation night. The laps felt good. I thought I was gonna, after lap 2, I thought I was gonna be able to pull out a gap out of the cushion, but Kurt got a good run. I got on lap 3 or so, I got a bad exit out of the infield, and that enabled Kurt to get right back within that 8/10 window of draft, and so I was pretty much screwed after that. But yeah, overall it was a good race. Not what I really expected. I thought it would have been closer all the way to the end, but I knew Kurt would be there. But it was fun.
Any hard-hitting questions, Wendell?
No. I have found that it's probably best to leave the good questions to the smart people.
Where'd they go?
Well, no, Kurt. It's like I said, it's unfortunate the minimal contact there. For whatever reason, we'll call it the sim.
I just watched it while we've been talking here, and that's kind of crazy how just that little contact swung him into the wall like that. That shouldn't have resulted that way. You would think he would have bounced off and continued on.
Yeah, as I say, the
body
sim
slammed in the wall.
Yeah, the sim decided to catapult him directly into the wall. But we always have race number 2. Well, we always have race number 2, and we know you two like to keep the action hot and heavy. So I will be looking forward to that.
Yeah, this next race. I mean, there's not too many people to race against, but I think it'll be good. I mean, I don't think Kurt finished the race, so that means he'll be finishing or starting behind me. So it's always going to be a interesting start to race too.
Yeah.
Antoine, I think, gained some pace there at the end. He was really struggling in practice, saying that he didn't understand turn 1, but in the end, I think I only had a couple tenths on him a lap. So should be good.
Well, best of luck in race 2. See if you guys can sweep the weekend here.
Yeah, we'll see. Thanks, guys.
Well, Wendell, let's see if we can grab our AM winner here. Oh, he's no stranger to this, Wendell. He's done it many a time so far. But Mr. Decuser, you're back in victory lane again tonight for a track you said you weren't too familiar with.
Yeah, I still don't like this track. Mr. Butch Burney, he was quick tonight, and I think I think I was lucky to get away when I did at the start, and he seemed to be able to reel me in a couple corners, and I made a few mistakes, and I'm just lucky I got away like I did, I think.
Well, Maple Leaf Cowboy, you have a gathering there in chat cheering you on tonight. But another race, another amateur class win, another podium finish. What
Yes, sir.
what are we going to be looking for from you in race number 2? I'm curious.
Try not to get tangled up in anything. At this point in the season, I just need to finish. It's a short field here for the amateurs tonight, so I mean, even a second or third if we have to, uh, just to get those points. I just need points. Stay ahead of these guys, and I don't know if I can close it up tonight. I haven't looked at it or not, but yeah, I want that. I want that championship.
Now, I'm no mathematician, but I kind of feel like you already closed it up last week.
Yeah, I think
But,
if you just show up, I think you're pretty good.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so trying to get wrecked
Yeah,
or wreck myself.
Easier said than done some weeks.
Yes, yes, it is.
very
Especially that
true.
oval coming down into the first corner. I hate that.
Oh, it's fun, isn't it? You just have the sweeping off the high banking straight into a hard braking zone.
Yeah,
Fine.
straight into a flat surface, hard braking zone. It's awesome.
It's fine. It's fine.
Once the corners of the car get bent out of the way, it's a lot quicker.
Just reach up there like you're in the GRC car, pull the handbrake, and you're good to go.
Yeah, you haven't seen me in a GRC car. I'd be going nowhere.
But no, congrats again, another amateur class win. It's so many now. I can't even count that high so far this season. But yeah, good luck again on race number 2, and we look forward to having you back in the booth post race.
Yeah, we're gonna try to see what we can do. Get back to the front here. See if we can't get them points.
I feel confident he'll probably do fine.
Yeah, yeah. I'm almost willing to go out on that proverbial limb and say that we'll
I
be
feel
talking
like
to him
this
again.
wouldn't be a pine limb. This would be more like a white oak limb,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
pretty sturdy.
Like a big one too, not like a little tiny one, like a big one. Like, one maybe
Ooh.
as big around as a Buick.
Possibly, yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, results on your screen right now in real time, even though they're not real time because the race is already over. But run you through it. Richardson and Tisdale continuing the for the third week in a row, the absolute domination of race number 1. DeCousier bringing it home, amateur winner, third place overall. Followed up by Bernie, 78 Juwodarski, McPhail, St. Germain, Garber, Shepard, and Andrew Micka. And as we said, unfortunately for Kurt Crum, a little smidge of contact resulted in being trebucheted right into the outside retaining wall. So rather unfortunate for him. But like I said, there's always race number 2. And yeah.
Oh, we can say Tisdale did get fastest lap of the race there with a 1:12.066. So that's your Penguin RC fastest lap.
Indubitably. Yeah, so put that in your bowl and pour milk on it, Justin.
Yeah.
Your
Frosted
teammate put
Flakes,
down
baby.
a faster best lap. That's pretty solid, though.
I feel like though his teammate had draft, so
I can honestly say I feel like I could run a 12 here, Morris, but the number in the front is not going to be a 1.
maybe a 3.
Yeah, maybe a 3 if we're lucky. But yeah, so that concludes race number 1. We're going to take a small break to get regrouped, get the room set up. We'll be back live for the always entertaining race number 2. That's Thomas. I'm Wendell. We'll see you in a little bit. Big bada kaboom! We back. Race number 2 of 2. The last and final race of the night. Speaking of night, it's nighttime. We're doing it. Flag to flag coverage, race number 2 starting right freaking now. Thomas in the booth. Of course, I'm here. I know you guys show up for Thomas.
Please.
But that means you have to tolerate me. At least for a little while. We got no surprise. Through practice, Richardson and Tisdale, top of the charts. But they won't be starting there, folks. They're going to be rolling off the grid. Shotgun Charlie on the field.
Which is not
A very good
terrible for them, but
Not,
could be worse.
Not too many people to get around. However, they do have to get around everybody.
They do have to get around Andrew Mika, so
Indubitably.
because he is your pole sitter.
I might have just had the longest yawn ever right there.
Well, you have that with old age.
Very true. Well, like Moore said, we got Andrew Milka. He's rocking the pole right now, the 86 car, rolling off P1. We got Dan Garber in the 33. Unfortunately, he spun out first race, but he's been showing some strength in race number 2, so hopefully he'll be able to rebound from race 1. Saint Germain in the 46, looking to stay away from the 78, who does not appear to have showed up, so he might be safe this race. We got McPhail in the 867 5309 machine. We got Bernie in the 31 rolling off 5th, and DeCousier rolling off P6.
And you've got the teammates, the dominators from race 1 there, Mr. Tisdale and Justin back there are going to roll off 7th and 8th, and Shotgun Charlie on the field there, Kurt Crum, because he couldn't get that taxi cab going again. Must not have been a Crown Vic, so couldn't get it rolling again for race 1. Going to have to do it the hard way for race 2.
Indeed, yeah. You got to, if you're going to do the taxi cab, you got to get the Crown Vic.
I will say, he does have a Kurt's Cab Ford Fiesta. She's a boss, so.
Indeed. We've not been able to witness that, but maybe one day.
There's
bet
some
you.
pictures floating around somewhere on a Facebook page.
I would say I bet you at some point there's going to be a Got That Stat video about that.
Well, we tried to do a hosted room the other night. Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, no? Okay. Well, we got Retro Monger back in chat. 2 races in a row. Holy shit. Let's go, DeCousier. If you ain't first, you last. Shake and bake. Shake and bake. Not a fan of shake and bake, actually. It's,
Not really.
It's not really that tasty. I prefer
Well,
my own secret blend of herbs and spices.
11 herbs and spices.
No, it's actually 3, but yeah. So salt, pepper, flour. Works pretty good.
Salt,
Every
pepper,
now
and
and then, every now and then we get a little bit of Moss's spicy breader mix, but they ain't paying for us. So Andrew
No, they're
Mickey,
not.
he's he has taken the green. He's out to a nice little lead to start the race here.
Which I'm sure he'll love. He's had his struggles again this season, but he trying to find a little pace as we're 3 wide. Looks like that gap McPhail there.
Yeah, the 2 mean green machines were on the inside. Now they're on the outside. I got to stack it up a little bit here.
After Tisdale, this is where you want to. Well, it's gonna be hard too though when your teammate already looking to the inside and say, "This is where you want to get."
We got
the
Garber
advantages.
around
Garber's
again.
around. It's gonna collect. Is that Justin? Yeah, and Kurt's around.
Pretty much everybody. Justin in it a little bit. Kurt's around. Garber is back going. The 867 machine heavily damaged from that. Rather unfortunate, but
Just lost it for the 33.
Yep.
Cam just lost it, looped it around.
and there was pink and green smoke out of that, so that was kind of awkward.
Boy, that guy smelling pretty after that one is Bernie, because he got out of that one like a rose.
Indeed. But yeah, so Kurt Crum now on damage control.
As is the back half of the field.
He's got a lot of ground to make up. Tisdale able to make it through there. He's currently P4 right now, 2.5 back from the leader Andrew Mika.
Just gonna say that Tisdale needed to pounce to get by his teammate, but got a little lucky break there.
Indeed, looks like the 31 of Bernie had the run on the 46 there, but looks like 46 is going to have position coming into the transition to the long oval.
Might try the undercut here. No, not gonna have enough room for that. Gonna have to play careful though, because you got some pros coming up behind you here.
Indeed, namely Antoine Tisdale. Richardson a little further back than that, but
I'll be surprised if Richardson doesn't have pretty good damage in that car. Yeah, it looks like it, because it's getting drafted on pretty good there. And to remember too, though, Andrew's not in the battle with Saint Germain. I mean, he overall win, yes, but Bernie is his battle.
indeed.
But Tisdale's gonna make the move on Bernie there.
Yeah, that battle already over. Tisdale sliding through that like a hot butter through a knife.
Sure.
We are currently working lap number 3 of 17. We got Andrew Milka. He's out front. Saint Germain second. Antoine Tisdale P3. Bernie rocking the 4th place position, and then Justin Richardson holding down P5 with a hard charging Decuser right behind him.
I'll say, if there's any damage on that one machine, it's not much. So.
Oh yeah. So we're definitely looking at different things. The boot.
I mean, speed wise, not actual cosmetic.
Yeah, no, the boot is missing. Both fenders are crunched up in the air.
Because a 112.6 is not telling me that car is damaged a whole lot.
No, not destroyed.
Not mechanically, maybe netcode-ish, kind of. I feel like he got more netcode damage than anything else, because they actually put the pieces back on his car on my screen.
Indeed.
Except the hood.
Like I said, we've got Andrew Milka out front right now, but he's eventually going to have a bumper full of Antoine Tisdale there.
Yeah, who's already showing the lights to Saint Germain. That is the battle for the pro lead, though.
Saint Germain and Tisdale there, yeah.
A little rebound for Saint Germain there. Had a lackluster race one. I'm sure it was fun, because you get to race 78 machine all race. Well, I guess it depends on how you consider fun. A little contact off and on there. Looks like Tisdale's going to try the outside. I'm sure he knows what happens in race 1 when you do that. For our Kurt Crum fans there, he's got a lot of time to make up still. 11.3 seconds off the lead. Still running pretty good times, honestly. 112.3 last lap. About 2/10 quicker than Andrew. So. I will say I am just a little bit surprised that Andrew has still maintained this lead. Figured the pros would kind of eat him up.
Yeah.
But his times are reasonable, so.
It happens.
Looks to be in a 3-way here, though.
It is, and the
is it
31. Yeah, the 31 pointing the wrong direction. With that
He's got
happening, Saint
all wrong
Germain
under braking.
Saint Germain takes the lead. Andrew Mickey under fire from Tisdale almost immediately. Tisdale is going to get position on him through that hairpin. Looks more like a Martinsville corner, but
True, and we didn't really mention race 1, but this is not the most technical track you'll race on. I'm sure you figured it out if you're watching, because there's really not much of an infield. It's you turn in, you make a hard U-turn, and then you turn out. So,
indeed.
I think that's why you do see a little bit more closer racing, especially if they had bigger packs. But that with the draft, you don't, there's not a lot of spots to make mistakes. Although there's enough, as we've seen. Bernie there kind of KO'd himself in turn 1. Tisdale's going to look to the outside of Saint Germain again. Don't believe that's going to work unless he tries to time turn 1 perfectly here. I'm going to take out some cones along the way. Now, Wendell, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. But Andrew Mickey's looking pretty good up here.
He is. He's looking real sporty right now. Right on the back bumper of Tisdale there. And Saint Germain not interested in letting Tisdale by.
DeCousier would be his next battle. And there's a pretty good gap there. Could be looking at a new AM winner maybe as Saint Germain blows that corner.
Yep, that does allow Tisdale to get position on him. Rather unfortunate.
A couple times out of him though. It's easier said than done, but he's kind of needs to back that one up. That's his one corner he's not very strong in.
Yeah, that's going to allow Andrew Mika to get position back on him as well.
There we go, though.
Now, I'll tell you, Morris, if there's one thing that I don't want on my rear bumper going into a corner, it's a Mika.
Yeah.
As,
I can think of a few more people.
As Mika gets the run down here on the 470. Dives it low, takes the angle away from the 470.
Bad spot there, though. Gonna have the preferred line there, though.
Indeed,
so put Andrew back to the lead. How about that?
And the 46 making the move on the outside of the 470, coming into this next corner. He's got position as well. But gentlemen, we got ourselves a race.
How dare they make a race out of this?
But meanwhile, oh look now, but Justin Richardson entering the picture. He's going to enter himself into this equation like A plus B.
Yeah, he's definitely C right now, but with them battling, his lap times have been some of the fastest on track, well, compared to the front 3. So it's really let him reel in here. Kurt's actually been the quickest car on track. Shocker.
Yeah, shocker.
Probably driving with a little bit of rage tonight. So once again, Saint Germain looks to the outside of Andrew Mika, but gonna have to go the long way around. And that is harder than it looks going through those tight S's right there, Wendell, trying to go side by side.
Yeah, I would say it's hard enough without cars next to you, but just as difficult with a car there. Saint Germain looking to the inside. He is going to get that position. Maybe not.
Well, got a good drive off from Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew Mika, he's driving back hard on the outside of this corner, but will have the inside. And
lock it up.
Overbrakes it. That is so unfortunate for the 86. But Saint Germain.
Lose too much time though.
No, Saint Germain got a rear bumper full of 2 mean green machines.
Now, if this one car finishes with no hood up here trying to battle for the win, I mean, come on now.
I'd say he's already there for the battle. I'd say
he's getting a pretty good draft even with that damage. That's crazy.
Yeah. I'd say if he ends up winning this race, that'll be the war. That'll be a war over. Tisdale almost had the look there going into the corner. Richardson going to try for the late entry. Oh, 470 there on the inside of 46. 46 coming back strong. Oh, buddy, we have a race. You know, the 470's got to be careful. His teammate there, while they are teammates, they will race the hell out of each other.
Yes, they will, without a doubt.
You know, that's what we like to see, but, whew.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but look who is driving into this picture as well. That number 11 car. It's only 5.3 seconds off the lead.
He is
Well,
indeed.
they've been battling. He's been laying down some hellacious laps.
He has 11 point. Looks like his last lap was a 1 minute 11 seconds and 111.509. Yeah, so numbers and whatnot. That's the
Numbers
fastest.
are hard.
Yeah, that is the fastest lap of the race so far.
Yeah, I mean, that's considering those guys ran 13s racing each other up there. I mean, they keep doing that. He'll be on top of it, on top of them in a second. So
Thomas Saint Germain holds it. Tisdale wants it,
man,
and he wants it real, real bad.
how many times have we seen that not go the right way this season?
Yeah, more times than I can remember.
Yeah, and, you know, you got to feel for Justin. Like you said, that's a teammate, so you can't race him the way you would if that was two independent people racing each other for the lead. You would maybe put the guy like Tisdale in a bad situation trying to do that, but that's a teammate. You really don't want to kind of do that to him. So
No, absolutely not. You know,
but
and you have to.
you will take advantage if a door opens, though.
Oh, absolutely, and you should. But you know, not with what Richardson has on the line here with the solid points lead. There's no sense in pushing the issue, as we have Tisdale trying to show the lights to Saint Germain. Don't think he's just going to pull over and let him go, though.
I think he pulled the sun visor down the back. Couldn't see him.
Yeah. And Saint Germain using a defensive driving line there. That's the only way he's really going to be able to keep the 470 around. 470 tries to come in hot.
That almost worked.
I was going to say it could have worked had he not had that little bobble there, but
Man, you can see how much time they give up trying to do that through the S's. Justin was all on them, and once again, Kurt got around Andrews and moved Kurt up to P4.
indeed. And the 470.
Only 3.1 seconds off the lead now.
Yeah, the 470 trying to make that work on the outside, but cooked it a little too much.
Yeah, not much grip out there either.
But now that does move Justin Richardson up to the second position. 470 up now.
I think that's going to compromise him for the straightaway. I was going to say the 470 probably can draft by him because he's got to have a little more top speed. But they better figure it out because Kurt's cab, like you mentioned, he's on the mission here.
Indubitably.
Which, I mean, I'd love to see all four of these guys back in, and that's what you want to see for the race. 4 pros going at it. And the battle for the AM, not too shabby either there, Wendell. Got Andrew just hanging on to that lead over to Kuchar here.
De Kuchar.
And by just, I mean, a couple 100 feet at most.
I say
Depending on
probably
where they're
not
at on
even.
track.
It
Oh,
was,
it's like a couple feet.
yeah.
You think I'd learn not to give measurements out by now, as long as we've been doing this?
No, it's fine. I just had the second longest yawn I've ever had in my entire life.
So the battle is on up front and for the AM.
Indeed it is. And Richardson looking to make the move on the 46 here. Wasn't able to get it done right there, but he keeps inching closer and closer to the 46 car. We are 5 to go. Going to be 4 at the line. So time running out for these guys. And Kurt Crum is getting closer to this lead pack.
Yeah, and he's still one of the quicker cars on track. Not the quickest last lap, but still quicker than the guys in front. So Justin's going to try the long, hard way around here.
Nope, as Kurt makes a small mistake that causes him to loop it around and have rainbow smoke.
I think that's the infield lighting that does that.
Yeah.
You can pretty much, that's a nail in the coffin for Kurt, though.
Yeah, there's not going to be enough time for him to regain all those spots.
That was some pretty rainbow smoke. Thought you were fibbing there. That was actually rainbow smoke. It's gonna put. Oh, contact between Kuzier and Andrew Mickey. It's gonna let Andrew get back by him there.
Indeed.
Honestly, they're the only two still racing each other for this AM win, so Bernie is well off the pace.
A little bit of contact there, but we almost missed it. But that allowed Justin Richardson, the move he made there through the transition, it allowed him to get up next to the 46, but just couldn't get the job finished.
St. Germain around in turn 1.
He is indeed. That allows the one to get around.
I tell you what, this track is a handful.
It's those transitions we talked about it in the post race of race number 1. If you don't get it down right, you're going around.
Apparently, I think he kind of lost it before he even got there, didn't he? Go back and look. Nah, you're right. He was on the flat. I guess he just overdrove the flat trying to get in there. But that's going to hand the pressure over to Tisdale there, see if he can run his teammate back down. This will be unprecedented for Justin. Another wreck and then a drive back through these guys. With no hood.
With no hood. Well, trunk. Depending on how you look at it.
This is America. That's a hood.
There's no front lid.
No carbon fiber left. Although it wouldn't rip off like that.
No. It would, however, be flapping in the wind right now. But 2 circuits remaining for the Mean Green Machines. We got Richardson out front, Tisdale P2. Running the same way they finished first race. Kirk Crum looking to make the move around to Kuzier. And he does have position as of this second.
Ooh, yeah, it's a tough one, though. Kuzier doing a little agricultural racing there.
Yeah.
But this one, there's going to be a lot of people kicking themselves in this one for what could have been. Had Andrew miss a corner, had Dan spin in turn 1, just wheel spin leading, just a lot of what ifs.
Indeed.
Oh, you thought you're indubitably.
Indubitably.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I was waiting for the call out. Waiting for the right opportunity to drop that bomb.
Speaking of dropping bombs, we got the teammates. Don't think they're going to set up for the photo finish this time.
We are working the white flag lap. Race number 2 here at the Kansas Roval.
We had Kuzier having a Mark Martin moment saying, "Good win, Andrew. Oh, crap, this is not the last lap." It is now, though. He's safe now. I don't think Tisdale's going to have to make something happen here pretty aggressively. I don't think that's going to happen. He's too far back. So. Although he sent it in that corner, I just don't think he's got the runoff.
Yeah, he's just going to send it.
I mean, you might as well. It's your teammate. You can just say sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's like Richardson going to have this all but wrapped up all the way to the checkered flag.
He's going to have a little draft, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
I don't know.
Ooh, man.
He was coming real hard there for a second.
So close.
Almost. But
Wendell, can you believe we get to say this? Your AM winner, Andrew Mika.
Andrew Mika picking up the amateur class win. It's pretty solid for him there. I believe the first one of the season.
Yeah, first one of his Stars career, I believe.
Yeah. So good job to him. All the body panels are still on it.
I mean, he took a hit or two, but
we got Justin Richardson picking up the overall win.
Sweeping the weekend.
Indeed.
Both he and his teammate 1-2. I mean, that's incredible. Even with a small field, I mean.
I believe they did that last week too, didn't they?
I believe so. It's even more incredible. Incredible or. It's great for me though, Wendell, because as I take a photo for this weekend, I just have to grab one.
Yeah, that's
or
pretty
two,
nice.
because I have to grab Andrew and the
Oh,
M's,
yeah.
but one overall winner. I feel bad for it. And there's the smoke again. I feel like that's a Kansas thing. Haven't seen that any other track before.
Yeah.
The rainbow kitten puffy smoke. It's funny. Decuser actually had someone here to watch him tonight, and this is the one race he didn't win in the second one. He won the first one, but not the second one. Normally he sweeps the whole weekend.
Yeah. Well, it's like we talked to him last week post race. He wasn't really excited about coming here to Kansas, so maybe we'll see a much better performance from him next week.
Much better a win in a second place. That's pretty good in my books.
Well,
Well, what do you say we grab our winner again? Because I got a feeling our M winner is going to be pretty excited. Let's grab him first because I believe he has to go to work really quick.
Yeah, sure. Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Winner, chicken dinner. Andrew Mickey.
Oh, hey.
Welcome to Victory Lane.
Well, thank you. It's surprising for me, probably for everybody else.
Hey, well,
Yeah.
hey.
I mean, I mentioned it to Wendell. You held pretty good pace there. We figured the pro guys would just kind of set their pace that we saw in race one and drive away, but I mean, you held your own there for a little bit until I believe I'm mistaken, one of the corners kind of went wide on them. But overall, you held your ground. You held off Decuser there in the end and picked up the victory.
Yeah, I did not expect to have that kind of pace. I thought they would just swallow me up and I'd fall back. I've sucked at this track and this car. So I was having fun up there fighting those pro guys. And once they got by me that first time, I thought, that it was over. And then I fought back a little bit. So, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was really nice seeing you come back, take the lead back away. Unfortunate with the overall finish, but an amateur class win and only the second season. Pretty solid night tonight.
Yeah, surprised. I was expecting it to go wrong. I really am surprised. I thought it was just going to go wrong.
Well, best of luck there, Andrew. And we know you're heading to your favorite track next week. So.
Oh yeah. Let's hope I can carry this momentum there.
That's Sebring for all the fans out there. That was one of his favorite tracks. I had a good battle with him there last year. Until I flipped over.
Sebring, yeah. So the whole flippage thing, I forgot about that.
Well, no flipping for Justin tonight. He did overcome some carnage there on lap 1, but unbelievably, here he is again. Winner, chicken dinner, swept the night here at Kansas.
And did so
and the day.
Without a
dude, I didn't have a hood.
Without a cover on the front of the car.
We were going into the I finally caught up. After that wreck, I couldn't believe it. I was joking with Tisdale on the warm-up lap or the pace lap. I was like, you watch. If there's carnage, it's going to be in the corner that I choose, inside or outside, and it's going to be in front of me. And sure as hell. And car went over my hood, and I see Kurt go around me and then into the inside spinning. And I'm like, oh, hell, I'm way behind. And then I saw my left front fender was crunched. And I noticed I was about 10 miles an hour down on everybody ahead of me. I was losing about 2 to 3 tenths a lap. And I finally caught them. And as I caught them, my top speed was pretty much the top speed without draft. And then, I don't know, Tisdale ran wide on one corner. And because I noticed St. Germain was really slow. He was massively blocking Tisdale. And he was really holding us up by at least a half a second. So I think it looked like he spun out going into turn 1, which I don't think I would have got by him unless he made a mistake because he was blocking and braking in all the right places to screw up our laps.
Yeah, we saw that even when Andrew was out front. You kind of put your car in the right spot. It made it almost impossible to get around, especially with you can't really do a whole lot under these heavy braking zones with the transitions off the banking and stuff. But regardless, you made a pretty good comeback there. Gonna essentially pretty much cinch your championship there. Two championships in a row, I think.
Back to back.
Does it? I
I,
thought
I,
I thought I was like behind last I looked.
I
no,
mean,
I believe you were 15 over on Eric coming in with him missing again tonight. That's not gonna help him any.
no, not one bit.
And Kurt didn't have the best of nights, so
And we pretty much shoe you in for at least one win a week.
yeah.
So, there's always that, too.
And with only 2 races left, that's pretty good.
I'm just saying, Justin, if I'm a gambling man, I know where my money's going.
Well, the season didn't start that way. I think the Glen is when I thought, crap, I'm in trouble. But I've done a lot of testing with the tires in the Mercedes for this car, so I think it's helped me transition to races with this car each week, and I've gotten a little better. I think Antoine has as well.
Yeah, I think me and Wendell have talked about that a lot. You can kind of see the turnaround. You guys have, well, obviously, I think we said it right there at the end. You guys have finished 1-2 in both races back-to-back weeks here, so it's a definite turnaround for the team.
Yeah, big time. It's now one more week before Christmas, so hopefully we can finish it off the way tonight ended. Well, hopefully I have a hood though.
I don't know. It didn't slow you down. That's fine.
Next race, hopefully I'll have my wheel back too.
I don't know, Wendell. He might want to keep that wheel.
Yeah, God, when stats don't lie.
Well, best of luck next week there, Justin. We know you had I believe that was a hellacious battle with Saint Germain last year, coming to the finish of race 1 or 2. I can't remember now, but still side by side to the line. So
You're right. That was a pretty good race. That was race 2 where it came from the back.
So we'll look for more of that maybe next week.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you would like it, but I wouldn't. Yeah, you guys have a good rest of your night and week, and hopefully see you back here next week.
Sounds like a plan.
Man with a plan, Wendell. Man with a plan.
Your pro class winner. Back to back tonight. Justin Richardson there. Yeah. Well, that's
honestly that was more exciting than I thought it was going to be, as far as the on track actions and shenanigans.
Yeah, to only have 9 drivers there. That was quite entertaining.
I made sure to bring the drama and the fun. So, like I said, 1 week left. We had Sebring next week. Should be just as exciting as we saw last year. I do believe the second race will be a night race, if I remember Eric saying that correctly. So that's always exciting to have a night race at Sebring because it's pretty much pitch black outside. So,
indeed. Well,
once again, I'm sure you're gonna run the results there, Wendell. Trying to see. I believe Kurt did get the fastest lap again. So, in this race, sorry.
Yeah, I'm showing Kurt as the fastest lap Penguin RC simulation fastest lap award for a 111.795.
That's what I'm seeing. I guess that one lap he hit in the 5s was a Joker lap there. Must have been a 1X.
Yeah. But in any event, that's where your fastest lap is going tonight. But yeah, so guess it looks like we have a full 7 days off. Well, 6 days, 22 hours.
Don't do math.
Okay, save that for Kingston, right?
Yeah, we'll do the Canadian conversion. Yeah, a nice little week off. I'm sure we'll get into some trouble here or there.
Indubitably. Well, we appreciate everyone who joined us in chat tonight. Retro Monger, thanks for hanging out, cheering on your favorite driver, the Maple Leaf Cowboy, Nick Hoosier. But thanks for joining us. Everyone else, we appreciate it. I'm Wendell. That's Thomas. This is OCR TV. And you just watched the SCRS Ferrari Challenge. Next Wednesday night, 9 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. Be there, or we'll send one of the Mikas after you.
Cool.